Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's late July, almost August, maybe a week from August. I'm gonna check out what's going on. You guys see some nice sunflowers over here. Yes sir. Yes sir, the camera's on you sir. What do you need? So I don't know what kind of quality this film is going to be, and because I actually broke my tablet. It's gone kaput, and now I'm having to record on my phone. So there's not going to be many cuts or anything like that, because I really don't know anything about editing software other than the Apple editing software. And I don't have that anymore. So it'll be until tax time that I can get my hands on another tablet. So we got our sunflowers here. This is the short one, but it's still quite nice. It looks like all of the blooms have finished on that one, so I gotta bring that one inside. I want to actually use these ones as cut sunflowers. The ones out in the front I'll use for seed. It's a bunch of nice, pretty sunflowers. This one's just starting to open. We got this one over here. That's opening too. They all got about as tall as I am. So, pretty good. That's what we expected. Over here. Like all of these are about to open too. I'm pretty sure as soon as I start cutting them, then they're gonna get a move on. So this has been my showcase pumpkin the entire growing season. And we've got, let's count them. We've got 1, 2, and where are you? Where's the lens? 3. We've got 3 pumpkins growing on this plant. So the last one that you saw down here is definitely going to get cut for young pumpkin, so we can get some young pumpkin in our tummy. Hopefully I can do that either next week or the first week of August. It'll be big enough to cut as, you know, sort of like a zucchini almost. Make some type of bread or maybe a curry. Looks like this one's probably gonna open soon also. There are still a ton more flowers coming on this one. That over here, that still looks pretty healthy. Sorry, that's not a good angle. Over here, this one's still coming. This one right here is still coming out. Can you see it? There. So that one has been really, really good. The main vine really hasn't been doing so good as far as the female flowers are concerned. They've all died on the main vine, but on the secondary vines, we have absolutely no problems at all. And that's what I've found a lot of the times, is that you get your best female flowers, not from the main vine, but from the secondary vines. So don't cut off those secondary vines. They're very, very, very useful. So this, our corn harvest is done. You can see most of the plants just lying in the sun right there. Come on, focus. There's sun drying out there. This last one over here, I'm gonna get a little hippy dippy trippy on you for a second. So it's believed that when you grow grain, you end up with the spirit of the grain, and the harvest essentially leaves that spirit homeless. So what you do is you leave one last grain left standing, usually the best, the tallest. This one was the best, so it is left standing. I will probably end up using it for seed and trying to grow them in ground, trying to kind of get my own variety going, where it would withstand the dryness in the ground a little bit better. So practically, that's what I'm doing. Spiritually, it's the spirit of the grain. Over here we've got our first tomato. Oh, first 2 tomatoes actually, ripening up. Yeah. Our harvest is going to be so small, but you know what? When you have a little, every single last one of them, you enjoy and appreciate that much more. So, with the harvest coming up, definitely appreciate all of it. So these ones have not had a female flower survive yet. I'm not terribly surprised about that because as people have been growing for a while now, most for the first few weeks when you start seeing female flowers, they'll just die off. But then after that, you'll finally start seeing some that are good. Like, check this one out. You see, this is the one that was all stunted for a while, and it's finally started to catch up. And you can see a really nice looking female pumpkin flower there. That one, and also on the same plant, that one looks like they might survive. Again, let's see if we can find. Now I'm on this side of my pumpkins instead of being on this side, which I normally am, because right over there is a red ant hill. Closer you are to the hill, the more likely you are to get bitten. I've actually been standing right here and gotten swarmed by red ants. So now all of my watering and all of my pumpkin checking is being done right here, or right along the edge of the house, because they haven't actually been there except for the scouts, and I'd find that the scouts aren't very likely to bite you. So if anybody knows how to get rid of red ants in a way that doesn't poison the ground, please let me know. We have a big, huge red ant problem. It's not good. Let's see, let's keep checking for female flowers. We've got another one right here. That one kind of looks like it's going to drop off. Just my opinion. As you keep growing pumpkins, you get to get that sort of feeling of which flower will succeed and which one won't. Got one all the way on that side. Once I pass this pumpkin, it's pretty safe to go back out. Right there. This vine actually started growing inside the air conditioning unit, which is on full blast right now because it's so freaking hot. So I didn't see these 2 female flowers until just now when I was watering. No melons yet, but it's okay. It's good either way. We've got a ton of bees, so I'm not going to be doing anything to them. Just, if a melon starts growing, I'm sure I'll end up with a big surprise one day, and it's like, whoa, I've got this like tennis ball sized melon that I didn't know was growing. And let's go check a look at this side. Okay, again, no female flowers have survived yet, but each successive female that's coming up looks better and better than the one before him. So I am hopeful that very soon we'll get a female to open up. I tried pitching a tent over a couple of the female flowers to see if the shade would help them open up, but it didn't. I was hoping that if I could keep them shaded and keep the direct heat off of them, then they would make it, but it didn't. Female pumpkin flowers are not going to hang on until they are ready. So the plant knows when it can support the growth of a flower. See, this one over here is dropping off. I can pull it off right now, probably. Okay, there it goes. And it's just not going to open up a female flower until the plant is stable enough to sustain that life. This one looks like it's going to fall off. So I really don't know over here. If you saw the coconut quart experiment, I don't know if I should just make separate videos on this one, or if I should just put them at the end of the regular videos. But they're doing really, really well. Actually, these are the same seeds that are on that end, and they came up 60% faster than the seeds on that end. So this seeds took 4 days to come up. Those seeds took 10 days to come up. Exact same seeds. So, and you can see why, basically, because the core, it likes to stay hydrated. It stays hydrated a lot. So you can see how nice and soft and fluffy that is. And you can see as you squeeze it, I don't know how good that camera is, but I can see as I squeeze it, drops of water falling off of it. So even though it looks like it's not holding on to much, it is. I don't remember the percentage of what the water retention rate is, but it's pretty extreme. So I've got I got 4 of the 6 of them to come up, and they're all doing pretty good. This is curious. These ones are mottled. You can see the color of the leaves are kind of stripes almost. And these ones are the same ones over there, and they don't have any mottled leaves. So I'm wondering if that might be a sign of maybe like a magnesium deficiency. So I don't know. Take a look at them, see what you think. If you think that looks like a magnesium deficiency or not. I tried to get some Epsom salt this weekend, but I didn't find any. I was at the 99-cent store. I was hoping to find it there, and I didn't find anything there. And then we were supposed to go to Target, but we got lazy and didn't. So probably not be able to get anything like that until next weekend. I'm not going to bother looking at the ones in the front. They're not doing well at all. They're stunted. All of the female flowers have dropped off immediately. The leaves are tiny. It's just not doing good out there. So I'm not going to bother going out there right now. I'll end it here. So thank you so very much for watching, guys. Take care. Hope to see your guys' babies again soon. Bye-bye.